Okay, so we're gonna start a story about it was 1978, 79, and I just want to say that I do not advocate for doing drugs, and I hope that anybody that's having issues with drugs get the help they need to get off it. Um, anyway, so in 1978, 79, I don't know the exact date, there was a laser show called Laserium. That show was in Hayden Planetarium, um, the American History Museum. It was on the North End. I think it was 81st Street, just off Central Park West. So there was five of us that decided to go to the show. Um, there was a laser show, and we all did acid. We all got had a took a tab of acid before we went to the show, and we lived on the east side in the 90s, and we jumped in a cab, and we jumped in a cab and we went over to the show. All right, we took the acid before we went there. There were Tommy D, John M, myself, uh, Chrissy B, who we his nickname was Buzz because of his last name, and John B, who his nickname was Carrots because his hair was bright orange. It wasn't even red; it was orange, so that's why we called him Carrots. I think Carrots got the hits of acid for us, and the hits were only $5 a pop back then. I have no idea what acid would be now. I'm guessing 20. And with fentanyl going around, it's not a good idea to be doing any drugs at all. Back then, we didn't have to worry about fentanyl or anything like that. All right. So probably John got the hits for us, and then we paid him back. They were $5 a hit. Okay. So then we jump in a cab, and we get the tickets, and we go to our seats. So John M never tripped before, so this was the first time. And as we were sitting down, I was next to him, and he wasn't shutting up. I mean, he wouldn't shut up, and I go, I'm not sitting next to this guy. So I ended up sitting as far away as possible to him because I knew it wasn't going to be good. He's going to be yapping the whole show, and I didn't want to deal with that. And poor Tommy D ended up being next to him. All right. Um, just want to go back a little bit. Back in the day, the shades that we had were uh, they were they were brown tubes, right, made out of wood with springs inside, and you would pull the shade down, and when you wanted it to go back up, you would pull down on it and it would go up. The shades themselves really sucked. Okay, I mean eventually the springs wouldn't work, and and you ended up fucking going on top of the window and rolling the goddamn fucking things up yourselves. It was a horrible system. I say that because this pole is going window shade part is going to be part of the story after Laserium. So anyway, I'm pretty sure the show they played Pink Floyd, ELP, and I mean EL, no, not ELP. Yeah, Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Yeah, ELP, and I think Rush. I tried to do a little research on it, and I can't find what groups actually played during the show. Okay, so what happened was we knew we screwed up giving John M a whole tab of acid, being it was the first time he tripped. We should have cut the goddamn thing in half. We screwed up. We realized that afterwards, but it was too late. We gave him the whole hit when we should have gave him half. Okay, so show goes off. John's yapping away. Tommy's next to him, and I could kind of hear him a little bit, but I was far away enough that I can enjoy the show. All right, show's over, and we decide to walk back home through Central Park. Right? There was five of us there. So as we were crossing the street, by some chance there was one of those shades, just the brown part without the actual shade, without the actual shade on it, right? Tommy takes it out of the goddamn garbage can and whacks John, the guy that took the tab for the first time, and told him, "Shut the fuck up." And he hits him over the head with the fucking thing, right? Now we're tripping. Those things had springs in them, right? So you see the springs fucking jump out of the fucking shade, and we were kind of laughing, and John did shut the fuck up for a while, right? So anyway, all right, that's over. That was fucking funny. So we're walking through Central Park, and I'm not sure if it's still there. They used to have a little puppet theater, right, where they had puppet shows for the kids on the weekends. And all right, I don't know, old time metal wrought iron fencing was around the puppet area, the theater. So it was about 4 foot high. It wasn't a big deal. So you just climb over it, right? So we sit down, and we're smoking a couple of bones, talking about the show. Right? Like I said on one of my previous shows, bones are joints, right? That's what we call bones pot. Okay, so we're smoking some bones, talking about the show, and we had 2 or 3 joints. We smoked, and then we decide to leave and go to the east side. So we start walking around to find the exit to leave. And we must have walked around 20 fucking times. Now remember, we're tripping. And we can't find the fucking exit. Right? We go, where the fuck's the exit? And we keep walking around, walking around, walking around. Who knows how long we walked around? 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I really don't know how long. Right? So then somebody realized, hey, we climbed in, we gotta climb the fuck out. Right? I have no idea who recommended climbing back out, but finally we realized that we had to climb out. So we climb out, we end up going on Fifth Avenue, and the cars are whizzing by, and you're tripping.